Hey, I'm Jay Thomas. Welcome to this week's edition of Hot Rod Hangout. We're looking at what's new at Rod's Hot Rods on Faithful Avenue. It's slightly more bearable in here.
It is, but go riders go.
Yeah. Look at this.
Everyone's got to be a Rider fan. I don't care where you're from.
Like,
That's like Canada's team.
If you're seeing our video at 6 o'clock tonight, the Riders already have been playing for half an hour.
It started at 5:30 our time.
Exactly. Show them the back.
Oh, yeah.
Look at this.
Custom.
Look at that. Rod's Hot Rods. Yeah, that's awesome. Hey.
Custom.
Very cool. Custom, like everything else in here.
There you go.
Okay, we got 5 vehicles to look at today. What else is going on? Hey, there's a big car show that's coming up weekend, and it is in Watrous. It's the Watrous Fun Run.
That's on Saturday.
It's on Saturday. Yep. Now, of course, we do want you to come to Rides at Rod's on Saturday morning from 9 to noon, but if you're gonna convoy, it's a really cool show in downtown Watrous. They shut down like the big main drag. There's barbecue, there's like a ton of events going on, there's stuff for the kids, and then it's really cool. We wrap up the whole day by going for a parade. And we drive by the seniors village there. There's kind of a little like roundabout inside. They all come outside, watch us go through. We go down into Manitou and go along the beach, and it's a really fun time. It's a good show. So.
And on Sunday, one of the ones that I usually go out to is Radisson.
Yeah, that's a good show too.
I like that one. Yeah, it's still a smaller town, but loud music and good ice cream.
Small towns do great car shows.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
They do. So both of those are good options this weekend to go to. And of course, we'd love to see you here at our dealership.
Yeah.
5 cars, right? 5 cars to look at?
Yep.
Awesome. So we got some stuff to check out today. So we will do that right now. Let's go. Are we starting on this side or are we going on the other side?
1, 2, 3. They're all on the other side.
Are they?
No, there's one over here.
There's one over here. Let's go over here first.
On this side?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Because we're already over here, so why not check it out?
This one just came in yesterday. Kevin got it cleaned up a little bit. It's, well, for the most part. I think he's got to finish off the interior, but very, very nice car. 76 Camaro. And this one's got the right number of pedals. I was just going over the paperwork on this car. So this powertrain was just done the end of 2023.
Wow.
So just over like a year and a half ago.
Yep.
It dynoed, the dyno sheet's in there, 365, which is pretty nice numbers.
No kidding.
So the motor's all new, like the paint and body new, like it's a nice car.
It's a cool color. It's kind of like an aqua blue, aqua green. It's sort of like a turquoisey color. I don't think that's it's like not a factory color by any stretch. I don't think, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't think so. No.
But it's pretty neat. We got Kevin to do a little more work for us. We're gonna get some of the bumpers shined up, some more detailing done, things like that.
Yeah, it looks good though.
It looks good. Interior is nice. It's very stock. Just a nice black interior, which is great, like you said. 4-speed. We're waiting for a radio for this thing. That's about the only thing missing out of the interior is a stereo.
Yeah, very well. Very cool.
Just a nice car. It's a nice car. It's a great car.
The rubbers and the window whiskers and everything. The doors even close.
They do.
Never close, right?
They close nice on this car. That's great. It's got the right look to it. Okay, yeah. Look at this.
Even the light works.
Even the light works. Wow. Yeah.
Nice and tidy.
It is.
You can tell the motor's fairly fresh.
Power steering, power brakes. What else do you want, right? I mean,
4-speed, which it has.
And that's a 350, right?
350. Yeah. Well, 355, I guess now.
Oh, okay. All right. Just a little bit of engine work.
I got the dyno sheet
headers
online, and we got all the paperwork for this car. Like, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
We were just talking about that. We don't get usually all the paperwork for all the cars, but we do on this one. So
yeah, that's nice.
Kind of a cool.
That's going to be a great car to like. You can go to some cars and coffee, show and shines, things like that with that kind of car.
But a very popular body style right now.
And totally like a driver too. What I mean is it's that happy place where it's a good looking car. Yep. It's got nice paint. The mechanicals are solid. You can kind of go anywhere in this car, right? Just have a ball with it.
Absolutely.
All right. It's one of the ones you don't have to baby it. You don't have to pretend that it's a trailer queen, but it also looks great. So I like those kinds of cars.
Absolutely.
Okay, we're going over here.
Yes, I'm going to put this on when we're talking about the car up on the hoist. I think we're going to get that down starting next week. And we're going to get some miles on that car.
Okay, which one? There's 2. Sorry.
The blue one.
Aha. The Chevelle.
Going to get some miles.
Time to drive that, is it?
Yes, it is.
It's
time to get his first rock chip on it.
First rock chip, yeah. I don't think it has one. Okay, let's just start at the back. We'll work our way forward. How about that?
Okay.
No worries. Have a look. All right, here we go. We got another one.
Another one that Kevin started on. We're not quite finished it yet. Murray actually was doing some work too. We're redoing the bed.
We are.
So he's
we got to refinish this.
Refinish the bed. That's Murray's job. But this is a 77 Square Body Stepside short box. These are getting harder to find, especially in this price range. And it'd be a great driver. The paint, like the body's really nice. The paint is nice.
You know, I've driven this now just a little bit, just a tiny bit. This is one of those trucks that we've got that is like it was. What I mean is, it starts up instantly. The choke works. It just runs just like it did when it was brand new. Yeah. And it drives and feels like it did. Like, I mean, we've had lots of square bodies over the years. I mean, like there's one right over there, right? Yeah. That feels nothing like it did when it was new. It's amazing. It's tear your face off fast. It's loud. It's aggressive. It's awesome.
This is just a nice driving truck.
This is just a nice driving old truck. Yeah. It's just a nice old truck, but it feels like it's not worn out, you know?
Power steering, power brakes. I think factory tack's the only option on this thing.
Yep, factory tack. I don't even see.
Base.
Yeah, there's no air conditioning. There's no extra gauges. You know,
no power brake. Sorry, there's no power windows, no power locks.
No, nothing like that. It's just like a good truck.
The original dash is in mint condition.
I know. That's what I mean. It's just a nice truck.
The seat cover on, but the actual seat's nice.
Yep.
Below it, but
yeah, I mean, new carpet in here, which is great.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't smell like an old truck. It just drives like a great new truck.
Slider window.
Slider window in there.
Does it have a gas tank on that side?
No.
Just on the one side then.
So a single tank, right? I like the visor.
Old Lund visor.
Yeah, exactly.
L-U-N-D.
L-U-N-D. You know?
Yeah, just an honest old truck.
Just an honest, good old truck.
Even the jack is still there.
Yeah, I know, right? Look at that. An honest, good old truck.
It's a real short box, just an honest, good old truck.
What's actually maybe even more amazing about this, if you think about it, is most of these got into the hands of people who did all kinds of stuff to them.
Like me?
Like you. Which is great in the moment, but usually you don't find them stock like this. You know what I mean? Like, especially a Stepside, a short box, they've already been through the ringer, if I can use that term. And this one hasn't.
What we did to these trucks back in high school would make most people cry, and you guys know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. That's what I mean, right? What you would have done, what would have happened to it normally.
There were throwaway trucks, right? Back in the day.
They were.
They were a dime a dozen.
They were, but now they're not, which is crazy. Yeah. So it's nice to see one that's just in
nice original.
Yep.
Just a nice short box, Stepside. Yeah.
One thing that I thought was interesting, and I thought it was wrong, but that to me looks goofy, but it's correct.
Oddly, yes.
These big bumpers, this big bumper, is the factory correct bumper.
And apparently this bumper will not fit on a fleet side truck.
Okay.
It's a different bumper.
It's a different bumper. But I mean, it had to meet.
It looks odd.
By the 80s, it had to meet crash standards, so I understand why it's there. But it, from certain angles, looks a little strange. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah. A shortened bumper would look awfully good on that too. Nice truck. Nice, good old truck. That's the one you can just like go get.
Yeah. Like I said, the price point is going to be really good on this truck. Yeah. So I don't think this is going to last.
Go get ice cream or go for a run to the co-op, and you can still put some stuff in the box and still use it as a truck, but just have something nice to drive.
All this truck needs is a set of like cherry bombs or blue bottles.
Yeah.
And wrap it out. That's all it needs.
That's all it needs. Hey, look we got this thing back again.
We did. This is our own Wayne's old car. We got it back.
And then it was
again.
Dallas's old car.
Yeah. Then it was someone else's car. We just got it back on trade. Which that happens a lot.
Yeah, it does.
On trade, right?
It does.
This one, and usually when we get them back, they've always done something more. So this one, they've added cold air intake. They did all the paintless dent, so that you had a couple little pings on it. It's all gone. All the dings are gone. And they put a brand new Borla catback exhaust on it. So now it sounds the part.
So we got an 2011 Camaro.
Look at the inside. Kevin did the inside. You just smell it in there.
Yeah.
All the leather conditioner.
Great. Yeah, it looks good. So it's a 2011 Camaro 2 SS.
So that means that it's fully loaded, like heads-up display, every option that you could ever get.
The sunroof, the full gauge packages,
two-tone leather,
heated seats, all that stuff.
Everything.
Yeah. Good sounding stereo. Let me tell you, that is an awesome factory stereo in this.
Yep.
And it's like sort of when did they finish? Like, this is the very first generation of the new Camaro.
2010 was the first year.
Right. So 11. So it's kind of right in the middle of that run.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
No, it's second year.
Second year.
2010 was the first year.
Yeah, but then they made changes. They started changing things.
Sorry, I'm sorry. So 10 to 14 is the same.
Is the same
body style.
Okay.
Then 15 they went to
That's when
the
they
skinny headlights.
Yeah. A lot of people like this very first iteration.
It's the most popular, especially with the ZL ones.
Yes.
Up to 14 is the most popular because they look more like a 69.
Yeah, that's
Like
what I was trying to say.
Wheels,
Yeah.
they look like a 69.
That's right. Like these guys over here.
So this is the most popular or most liked body style out of the new generation of
Exactly.
Camaro. And it's my wife's favorite body style too. So yeah.
I could make a joke there. Should I make it? Nah, we'll just leave it.
She'd love you for it.
And she's your favorite body style, so there you go.
Well, it has to be.
Right? Hey, speaking of weird bodies, this is a strange one.
Got some fresh fish in the house.
Some fresh fish. It's a Marlin. You never see these.
This one smells better than the other Marlin.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you never see. I've I've had thousands of cars. This is only my second Marlin I've ever owned. So 2 Marlins out of thousands is pretty low.
I mean, this is kind of like I don't know how that works with AMC. It's an AMC product. It's a Rambler Marlin. So you could get a Rambler that wasn't a Marlin, or you could get a Rambler that was a Marlin.
Rambler had different other. You get other Ramblers too, right? But the Marlin is just one option.
One version of it. Okay. This is a really neat car. I mean, I love the shape of the window is great. This two-tone paint. The top is black.
Even the seats are two-tone. Even like the headliner's two-tone.
Yeah.
Like everything.
Yeah. And these are so cool. They're transparent, sort of 3D. The way they're done.
This kind of was the predecessor, almost to me, of like the 66, 67 Charger.
Look at this. Look at the headliner. Two-tone seats, two-tone everything. There's some cool stuff in this car. The factory steering wheel is still around. It's in the trunk. But there's an air conditioner down there, and that's not an aftermarket one. That is the legit factory AC for a Marlin, and it's all there. We got the factory wheels and tires too, if that's something somebody likes. But these look really good.
Instead of 19, these are wide tires in the back.
Yeah.
Like I can't remember how wide. They're like super wide.
Yeah.
19s, but yeah, the factory rims and tires are with the car.
What I get a kick out of it is kind of has a muscly sort of look to it because it feels like the very first
Chargers.
Yeah, Chargers or Barracudas, right? They kind of had that similar look to them too, right?
More of the Charger, like way that back goes like that.
But
like the Cudas had like the big bubble, like the fishbowl back. Like
right.
The Chargers had more of this kind of a style.
But when you start this thing up, it sounds like a sewing machine. It just purrs.
Yeah.
Right.
That's your kind of thing.
Does it? What do we like? It's a V8, but we even know what it is.
287.
287. So it's a little late.
Oh god, I don't even.
Oh yeah, here we go.
This is an AMC. It's done.
Lucky guess. There's that factory air conditioner floating on the top. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. For a factory old car.
Yeah, still around, still going, still ticking.
Yeah, I like this. It's you never see one. You go to Cars and Coffee, I guarantee you're the only one there.
Well, that's for sure. No doubt.
Well, pretty much guaranteed anyway.
Okay, we got one more to check out.
That was already 4? Oh, I guess.
Yeah.
So this next one's a flavor that we don't usually deal with. It's the first kind of its kind that we've ever had here. So we'll see what people think of it.
We got an 80s Mercedes.
1979 450 SL.
So that's the big one.
Yes, I believe it's the big one. Yeah, like 380 was a smaller one.
In the SL range, the numbers always basically indicate the engine, right? So
this would be a 4.5.
4.5. That's what it is.
So in the later years, they had like the 560s, right? 5.6, and so. But in this era, I think this was the big dog. In 79.
4. Is it like a small 8 then, or is it a 6?
I don't know.
Uh-oh. We'll have to find out.
This is not my flavor.
This is not your flavor. It's pretty cool though.
Cool though, yeah.
Yep. It's we're gonna get Kevin to do some big polishing on this. It's nice paint. We want to really make it gleam.
Yeah, like so the paint body was done by Superior Paint Body in Saskatoon, Monty over there.
Yep.
The paint body, the rag top was just done last year, so it's got a rag, it's brand new.
Yep.
The hard top is over there, we just missed it, but it has the matching color hard top for this.
Yep.
The maintenance has all been done as far as the motor and all that kind of stuff. So
yeah, look at this nice caramel interior, right? Very, very nice.
I had to Google how to get this hood open, so.
Did you?
I'm gonna look really smart by doing this.
Oh, okay. Did it have a little tab that you pull?
Oh, like it's easy.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, Google shows you, and it's
Kevin
easy.
and I spent a lot of time figuring that out.
Trying to figure out how to get it open.
Ooh, that looks like an 8.
I think that's an 8. Yeah, there's 4 over here. We got 4 over there.
There's only 2 over here. I'm kidding.
Ha ha ha.
Kidding.
Yeah. That's a lot of hoses and wires and doodads in there. It's all there. It just looks a little different than the American stuff, but basically a small V8 is what it is.
Yeah, smooth running like the should be, I guess.
It starts and like just instantly and...
Sounds like the Marlin, kind of.
It does.
Like
it's very smooth, yeah. It's not a rumbly V8 noise. It's just kind of has a...
There's no blue bottles on this one.
No, that's right.
Just the way everything closes is just a little different. Like it's like you can tell it's European by how the doors close.
Yeah. That's what I loved about the old stuff is the feeling. Like listen to that little click, and then when you shut it,
it's solid.
It's solid, and it's got a different sound than
thunk versus
like than the North American stuff. Even the switches and how they move and feel, all that stuff is so different. That's what I really enjoy about the import stuff.
I got a quick story about an import car. So a friend of mine bought a Porsche out of Edmonton, brand new one. They didn't want to drive it home. They didn't have their PPF on yet, so they wanted us to haul it. So we hauled it back. I was the one voted to back it out of the trailer.
Yeah.
I couldn't figure out how to start the damn thing.
Because the key's on the left-hand side of the ignition.
Yeah, but there's another button on the dash, like on the steering wheel, that you can start it there too.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, but like Porsches are always left side.
I know, that's dumb.
You know what it was? Do you know why? I'll tell you why. It comes back to racing. Because you could basically... They used to have the Le Mans style starts, right? When you're out of your car and you have to run into your car, get in and fire it up and go, right? But Porsche figured out that if you put the ignition on the left side of the steering wheel, your right arm is buckling your seatbelt while your left arm is starting the car, and it made for a faster start time. That's why Porsche has continued the tradition of key, or in this case, it's kind of like a fob type thing.
Well, that didn't help me in the dark race. So even to further on that, I got it running, got it backed into the shop here. Wanted to make it look nice for to pick it up. Well, I couldn't figure out how to shut this thing off. I shut it off, but and now how do you put it in park? I couldn't figure it out. I had it in like the emergency brake on, but that didn't, just still beeping at me. So it was a learning process. Again, not my flavor. It's cool though.
Yeah.
But so when you don't even know how to shut the thing off, then maybe I should just stick with my with my Chevals and Cudas.
This is pretty cool though. I like it. It does wear the big bumpers, that would be something cool to do, would be to because you can bring these in, hey, and you delete the they look really svelte when they have the European style bumpers on them, but these are getting more and more desirable, these Benzes.
It's something that we haven't tried yet, so we thought we'd
Yeah, and you know what? They drive very nice.
Oh yeah.
They really do. They handle well, they drive nice. And like, what a car to put the top down and go for a summer cruise in.
It's a weird feeling that when you put it in drive, that the back end kind of sinks down a little bit. Like it's a weird feeling almost.
It's all different. It's all different.
I know.
It's got like independent, it's not like a solid rear axle, it's independent rear drive shafts.
There's no nitrous, there's no superchargers or blowers or just refinement.
Riding and refinement, the Mercedes refinement. Okay, what's coming up?
Other than the Rider game?
Yeah, tonight. Well, on right now.
I'm going to say we're going to be 6-1. That's my prediction.
I sure as hell hope so. Go Riders, go.
Okay, it's coming up. Our 57 Chevy Resto mod that we were talking about. We've seen a little bit on the side there. That's sold.
Oh.
So our own Darby bought that.
Yeah.
And he is raising hell with that thing.
He is.
If you were at the Warman Home Center, you've seen him do a pretty wicked burnout. He's driving it. He's enjoying it and using it for what it's for.
Yep.
So good on him.
Yep. Totally.
You're welcome, Darby. The other one, the 55 Chevy Post, red and white with LS swap, is going to be probably back here tomorrow. So it'll be in next week's video.
We got some new wheels and tires.
Got some new shoes for it.
Yeah, it looks really good
Girl
now.
needs some new shoes.
Yeah,
really good.
Totally.
My wife always says that. Needs some new shoes. That means that she wants money. 68 GMC, that little short box Stepside. We've the brand new build. That should be back here tomorrow too. They're doing a final tune on it and timing to make sure it's all good. And 74 Duster.
Yeah.
Ken's just putting the final decal package on it and new paint on it. It's pretty
all cleaned up.
That's a pretty cool car.
It is.
Very, very stout 340 in this thing. 4-speed, it shifts hard, it drives hard, it's awesome.
Clutch feel is great. It's awesome.
Now it looks awesome.
Yeah.
New wheels, new tires, new paint, new body, new stripes. Looks really good.
100%.
And that's all I got for you now.
Okay, well, hopefully we see you at a grid car show this weekend. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, because it will bring you everything that's new here every week. And otherwise, thanks again. Catch you next time on Hot Rod Hangout.